Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! The following video will contain spoilers from the Arrow episode Kapiushon. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, if you don't want spoilers, or if you're allergic to strong language of a frank and explicit nature, which I'm about to start dropping on the regular here, stop watching now. For everybody else, what's up, guys? Dave here, darker than Damien, more savage than Vandal, and this is the Arrow Roast. To all my new people on my channel, which I now have over 1,200 subscribers, thank every one of you. If you want to know why I'm doing what I'm doing and what lines I will and will not cross, check out my past video, Arrow Roast the Rules. Also, please feel free to check out my previous Arrow Roast video special about the coming of Black Feifei. So that was a fucking thrill. Anyway, what's up, guys? Oh my god. It looks like the work's got me scheduled for some strange, funny reason. For the next 4 or 5 weeks, including this week, I work until 9 p.m. on my day job, which means I have to miss Arrow when it first airs. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, especially considering that this fucking week's episode, Kapiushon, Gesundheit, it sounds like it was the newest ratings low ever. I mean, oh my god. It's just, the ratings are dropping faster than my sex drive every time I think about Mark Guggenheim jacking off. It's just, it's horrible. You know, it's one of those things you don't want to think about, but, you know, I can't help but think about how he just has control of the show, how he's doing so much to fuck up Arrow. I swear to Christ on a biscuit, I think Mark Guggenheim is a supervillain that has a personal hate for Green Arrow and is doing every fucking thing he can to wreck him. Possibly he was from an alternate reality where Black Canary kicked the fucking shit out of him, so he's doing everything he can to ruin her. That explains so much, and that really does make sense. I don't know. I mean, take a look at Wendy Miracle while you're at it. I mean, you know, she's done shit for, like, Agent Carter and whatnot, and it just... sometimes I start to wonder if I need to give Wendy a bit more shit lately, too, just because I'm giving Mark the lion's share, because I think he actually has the most shit to do with it, but, you know, she's the one that brought the whole soap opera and Olicity shit to it, and part of me makes me feel like I just want to go after her. And apparently, Friday was International Grumpy Fuckers Day, and I gotta tell you fucking what, this show, if it wasn't for the fact that I promised to watch Arrow, to give it a chance, and to make roast videos for my wonderful fans, I would lose fucking interest. I swear to Christ on a biscuit, dude. It's just, it's been sucking. I mean, and I love the meme that's going around this week. You know, Flash and Supergirl are having a musical romping escapade. Meanwhile, we got torture porn and flashbacks over here on fucking Arrow. So, yeah, we got... God, please pardon me, I only watched it the one time. I don't want to watch it a second time to go over every little fucking thing. Don't make me do it. It's bad enough I've been having insomnia lately. This fucking show, I almost fell asleep on it. It's almost enough to make me narcoleptic. So, if I pass out, just scream at me, okay? Thanks. So, Ollie's chained up. He's currently getting in the dunk tank of getting drowned by Adrian Chase, a.k.a. Prometheus, or as I like to refer to him as Mark Guggenheim's penis extension, because let's face it, this motherfucker's got all the control. He's shitting all over the heroes, and no matter what the good guys seem to do, nothing seems to change the outcome. So that sounds like Mark Guggenheim's penis brought to life. So that's pretty sure what Prometheus is, which explains that goddamn ugly Brillo, you know, fucking Brillo pad on acid mask of his. So fuck that. I don't even like thinking of this shit. So he's putting him underwater because apparently, you know, Daddy Prometheus didn't die from the arrow directly. No. Apparently it hit the heart, but he actually fell in the water and had 145 seconds of taking in water in his lungs. We know this because that's what Adrian says as he tries to drown Oliver, pulls him up, bitches at him and says, I'll let you go if you admit your secret. Oliver has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. So then he starts dunking him again. So we go ahead and have the flashbacks of Oliver in Russia. So, like I said, apparently Kapiushon is Russian for hood, which we get explained in here. But I swear, the way that they show in here, it should be Russian for torture porn and flashbacks. Because that's all the fucking thing is. I mean, fortunately, it was pretty low on the Feifei. Yes, Feifei was trying to find Oliver and failing miserably. None of the guys in Team Arrow know where the fuck he is, but that doesn't stop him from trying. So we just have a flashback-heavy episode. It just gets rough, man. I'm telling you. So, Oliver manages it looks like he didn't kill Gregor at first. He got him and a few of his guys. He's starting to torture him for information. Gregor pretty much just spits on him in his dying breath and dies on him, so that's gonna fuck. So no, they do have a guy, and they figure that Kovar's gonna make a big plan, so he's gonna try to interrogate the information out of them. Meanwhile, Oliver's trying to go to Kovar's housekeeper, aka Tatiana's mom. That was the woman that was on the island who told about Kovar and got possessed by, the whammy jig that Damien Dark was using for a while. Another magical penis extension, basically. So, he's trying to get in with her. Things don't go well at first. Friggin' Market, one of her bodyguards comes. He manages to knock him out, and he's like, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm a friend. Good fucking way to show it, you dickhole. So, that fails. The guys know that Kovar's planning something. Oliver starts to torture a fucking guy by peeling his skin off to get information. Eventually we find out that he did get the information and the rest he just did for practice. So, apparently, when I call this shit torture porn, I'm not fucking kidding. Meanwhile, we have a flashback where Kovar is meeting with Malcolm Merlin to work on some kind of big deal because reasons. Apparently, Barrowman was still on set due to him doing the musical crossover, so they figured, why the hell not? Let's get a shot of Malcolm Merlin when he still had both hands. He ends up leaving and whatnot. It gets crazy. I mean, I'm trying to think about all the parts here, but basically... No, don't kill Laurel! Sorry, I must have nodded off. That was that fucking bad, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway. So, Oliver's doing the torture porn in flashbacks. Anatoly's getting pissed off. He's like, dude, you can't just put on a fucking mask and say that this darkness isn't a part of you. It doesn't work that way. Whoever told you that is giving you some bad pain, painful shit, and she's going to be a cause of some big pain in the future. Well, there'll be flashback to the present day, where Ollie's still getting torture fucked. He ends up getting a freaking arrow into his shoulder. He's sitting there bleeding. They manage to yank it out. More pain, more flashback. Eventually, we see a face we haven't seen in a while. We see Artemis, the first faux canary. She looked like she'd been kept and worked over. Adrian throws down a knife. He says, here's the way this is going to work. Either Oliver's going to kill her, or she's going to kill Oliver, and whoever survives is free to go. Of course, Ollie's saying, no, I'm not going to kill her and whatnot. And Little Miss Foe, I can't even remember her goddamn name at this point. I mean, I try to think about what her character's real name is, and I'm like... Take the fucking collar off, bitch! Sorry, I must have nodded off again. Boy, this episode is really fucking bad for making me nod off. I mean, like I said, it's a goddamn cure for insomnia. It was that fucking bad. And anything involving torture should not be this fucking boring. Of course, I grew up on watching the Game of Death videos, so, maybe I'm a little jaded. Maybe. But, oh my god, horrible. So she says, I can't take captivity anymore. They exchange words. She takes the knife. Oliver manages to stop her from attacking him, get the knife away from her. He's like, I'm so sorry. And even saying he's trying to forgive her. Doesn't work. Adrian comes in and, just gives her a hug. And next thing you know, snap! Looks like neck's broken. She falls. He's screaming, what do you want from me? I said, I want your secret. I want your secret, asshole. And he still doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And Adrian just keeps on pushing him. So we flash back. Apparently what's going on, Kovar is trying to get a thing of sarin gas. He's going to have a bunch of dignitaries and heads of state in his casino, and he's going to gas attack their ass. So Oliver them is trying to get information, manages to get a key card from the housekeeper to get in there. Of course, Oliver admits when she asks, who killed my children? And he says, a monster. Kind of funny considering he's kind of the monster, except for the thing that possessed her and the idol. So, fuck the tiki god. I don't know. So, it's a fortress. They managed to get the key card to get in. So, the hood is, going full Monty in here, trying to take people out, trying to get the things. Anatoly is breaking in there. Unfortunately, Anatoly's crew gets captured. Kovar, being the slick mofo that he is, starts, faking the fact that these people actually failed in their attempts for the sarin gas, but they're going to get killed by it. So he puts on a gas mask and runs the fuck out. So people are going to die. Oliver manages to shut the gas off in time. And they manage to try to get fighting out of there. But then we've got Kovar facing off with the hood. They actually fight for a little bit, and he actually says the whole Kapiushon thing. Gesundheit, fuck you. And they fight for a bit, and, he holds up for a bit, but unfortunately this wasn't quite enough, so more words are exchanged, boring ass shit. I swear to God, I just want to fall asleep. So then, finally, Adrian pushes Oliver's buttons a little bit more in real time, and finally, with the flashback showing up that about why Oliver kills and everything like that, he admits he does it because he likes to kill. It feels good. Okay. I mean, Anatoly was comparing him to Slade Wilson or Anthony Ivo, and still that wasn't quite getting through to him. But yes, apparently, yes, okay, Ollie, you like to kill people. You get off on it, and you've been trying to hide that shit. Well, with that, little Miss Faux-ass Canary Artemis, turns out she faked it. She gets up, more snide-ass comments going out. She walks out, and Oliver said, I thought you said I'd be free to go. And, yep, he is. But Oliver's exhausted, defeated, and Adrian can't help but want to throw a little barbecue for him. Now, Oliver, it shows the thing where he got tattooed as a Bratva captain. And Adrian points out the fact this must be a big thing of pride for you. I mean, you're so proud that you made it that far, especially being an American. So he says, I'm a man of my word. I'll let you go as soon as we have a little barbecue. So he takes a blowtorch and burns the fucking thing out of him. We have more flashback, blah, blah, blah. When Oliver wakes up, he's unchained. His arrow gear is down there in the cell. His gate's unlocked. He goes crawling back into Team Arrow. Everyone's shocked as shit to see him. And Oliver is saying, it's over. It's over for me. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. Well, Stephen, that makes two of us, because I swear to Christ on a biscuit with Buddha butter, this has to be one of the most boring fucking episodes, and it shouldn't have been. But all it was, apparently, when Oliver gets tortured, normally people flash back to a happy place. So, Pearson motherfuckers with your arrow dicks in Russia is your happy place? Excuse me? God, no wonder you're addicted to salt and vinegar chips. Eat the douche chips. Because that's a fucking douchey move there, man. Seriously. And, oh, God, dude, it's just, it's getting rough. And now it looks like next week's episode, Ollie doesn't want to do any shit anymore. He doesn't want to put Team Arrow into it, so he wants to try to get the Bratva to clean up his fucking mess, because he can't do it no more. I don't know, apparently Viagra just ain't going to cut that shit anymore. I mean, what happened to, you have failed this city? I'm sorry, is your throat sore? You need a lozenge? Oh, God. I'm sorry about this. This is probably one of the shortest Arrow roasts I've done about an actual episode, but guys, it was that fucking bad. It's just, all we've got is torture porn. Adrian Chase is just Mark Guggenheim's penile extension. I swear, somewhere, he's like watching the dailies. He's looking at Adrian torturing fucking Steven and whatnot, rattling off names like Laurel and shit. He's just sitting there in the dark. He's got his underwear down. Dude's sweating Crisco. And he's just fucking wanking it away, man. I mean, he's pulling it like a dairy farmer. And Mark Guggenheim, I don't like to think about it. But think about how bad Arrow has sucked. And then you can't help but think about, what does Mark Guggenheim smell like when he's jacking off? And you think, I don't know, maybe rancid sardine oil and hot crotch. That's it, because, that's what it feels like when I watch this shit. It wasn't that exciting. It was 3/4 of it was a fucking prequel story. The rest of it was torture porn. And not even that interesting torture porn. But at least Adrian likes barbecue. Fucking dude with those big-ass eyebrows and that stern look on his face, like he's constipated. I mean, every time he looks at it, when he's not smiling that shit-eating grin, Adrian's sitting there and, he has this look like, he's, like Oliver is a turd he's trying to shit out, and he needs kaopectate or some shit. I don't fucking know. It's just, it should be more exciting. This should be more climactic. We're building up to the big finale this season. And I just want the shit to be over. It's that fucking bad. But no. We've got fucking Fei in an alternate universe is going to have a fucking superhero identity. Is Black Fei. I had a motherfucker complaining on my videos. This stupid asshole is like, she's not going to be called Black Fei. No part of her name has black in it. She's going to be called Pandora after what Helix gave her. I'm like, sit the fuck down, you cum catcher. I don't give a fuck what the official name is. I've been warning people about Black Fei for months. The bitch is going to be Black Fei. And if Oliver Queen ever puts the black hockey mask again, he's going to be Night Badger. That's it. It's over. It's done. Mark Guggenheim watches my videos. The whole thing of trying to put Black Fei in a costume proves it, so fuck the haters. You mad, bro? You mad, bro? I put a little thing on my Twitter. It said, when Olicity fans realize that by doing my Arrow roasts and pointing out the flaws so the show can be fixed, I'm actually doing more to help the show than their fanships. You mad, bro? You fucking mad? Oh, I feel a little bit cleansed. All right, guys. So, what did you think of Kapiushon? Gesundheit. Anyway, please like, comment, subscribe, share, pass this bad boy around, and I look forward to hearing from you. All right, until next time, guys. Dave signing off. Peace.